Hello everyone and welcome back. In the last clip we looked at how we can use advanced filters to get subsets of the data from the main table and place them in another worksheet for reporting purposes. The advanced filter works well but doesn't give us everything that we might want from a query when we're doing stuff like this, insofar as that we very often we're looking for totals, the number of records and stuff like that. And Excel has a bunch of functions called database functions which work very well with the advanced filter because they share the same criteria range, which can be quite complex for these types of operations. So in this short clip I'm going to show you how to use the DSUM and DCOUNT functions in this situation, but any other D function is structured the same way, so there's no real problem there. So we've put in a little area here for these results. The thing to remember about the DSUM is that you don't have to run the advanced filter for it to work. When you change the criteria, the database functions will give you the results instantly. You don't then have to run the advanced filter separately. However, it's always good to run the advanced filter so the two things match up, so that the results match what you see in the sheet here. So let's have a look. So we have the DSUM here for the current records. So I'll just show you how that's structured. We type in DSUM, and then we have the database and called database, which is the main table here. It's not this table, it's the main table over here. The field we're basing it on is the total field, and we'll just give that an absolute reference because we're going to copy it down shortly. And the criteria then is the criteria. The criteria being the criteria range here. So we'll say OK. You can see it says 10,716, which is the right amount that we want, and we'll say OK. Now I can copy that and paste it down here, and it's the DSUM formula, but in this instance I want DCOUNT because I want to count the number of records, and it says 10. Now because I copied it down, it's formatted that field as accountancy, and I don't want that. I just want general there, so that's fine. Now if I change the criteria, you'll notice that the database results here, the DSUM results, will change. If I remove the minus 50, I have 71 records and 49,000, but this hasn't been updated. So now I need to go to the data and, well, the advanced filter here, or advanced filter here. Again, it's database. Copy to another location as always. The criteria range remains the same. The copy to range remains the same, so we say OK. And now we can see that we have all those records there. And if I select them all, here we are. You can see at the bottom here there are 71 records and 49,000. So now they match up. So just be careful with that. But that is the DSUM and the DCOUNT range here. And as I say, you can have very complex criteria here, and then that simple DSUM and DCOUNT, etc., and DAverage, all those D functions work exactly the same and will give you the results that you want. So you'll have both the subset of the tables and the answers. They work very well together, those two, and definitely well worth a look. So until the next clip, that's all the best. Bye for now.